This story is Spiders and Their Webs by Darlyne A. Murawski. Notice the headings there, and you want to make sure to read those. Introduction. You can find spider webs just about everywhere you look, in forests, deserts, gardens, even underwater. About 13,000 of the 38,000 known species of spiders make webs to capture insects and other small prey. Spider webs are made of silk threads. Young and female spiders are usually the web builders. Spider silk is liquid when it's inside glands in the spider's abdomen. It becomes thread-like as it is drawn out of tiny openings in the spinnerets on the bottom of the spider's abdomen. A thread of spider silk is stronger than a thread of steel of the same thickness. Some silk is stretchy, like a rubber band. Some is sticky. In fact, spiders can make as many as 7 different kinds of silk. Each kind is used for a different purpose, such as making egg cases or wrapping prey, like the arigot that you can find on the far right. When an insect gets stuck in its threads, the spider attacks. To keep their prey from escaping, spiders inject venom from their fangs. They may also wrap prey tightly in silk. Most spiders have teeth to chew an insect's hard exoskeleton. They spit up juices and turn the prey's insides to liquid so they can drink it. Spiders deserve our respect. They control insect populations and in turn become food for birds and many other animals. Although most spiders aren't harmful to us, a few species deliver a bite that can be painful or even deadly. With spiders, it's best for their safety and ours to look but don't touch. Golden orb weaver. This huge spider is a golden orb weaver. That tiny spider with her is her mate. Her web can be 3 feet wide or larger. It is strong enough to last for several days. This spider can choose the color of silk she makes to spin her web. Gold for webs in sunny places, white for webs in shady places. What looks like drops of water on the web, and you can see it in the small photograph on the bottom right, are really glue drops. When an insect like the bee in the art above flies into the web, it gets stuck in a sticky mess. The spider runs out and bites it with her long fangs. She can eat the insect right away or wrap it in silk and store it in her web for later. Now, notice these spider facts on the right side. Common names for the golden orb weaver, golden silk spider or banana spider, habitats or where they live, forests and clearings in northern South America, in Central America, and in the southern United States, mainly Florida and Texas. Food, mainly a variety of flying insects such as moths, flies, and bees, but has also been known to eat small birds and frogs. Body size, 24 to 40 millimeters. Adult males are much smaller, and you can see they gave you a little scale. Hawaiian happy face spider. You have to use a magnifying glass to see this tiny yellow spider with the big grin on her abdomen. She makes a messy little web in the shallow dip on the underside of a leaf. The spider uses her web to protect her eggs and to store food. When a small insect visits her leaf, she springs into action. With her hind legs, she pulls silk from her spinnerets and tosses it over her prey. Then she reels it in. After she wraps her meal in silk, she tucks it in the web next to her eggs. When she gets hungry, she'll eat it. After her eggs hatch, she'll use the web as a nursery and find food for her babies for a few months. These spider facts are: the name is a Hawaiian happy-faced spider, found in the underside of leaves in Hawaiian wet forests from Oahu to the Big Island of Hawaii. Food, small insects such as young leafhoppers and fruit flies, and they're usually up to 5 millimeters. Adult females, males are smaller. Water spider. This kind of spider lives underwater, but it needs air to breathe. To solve this problem, it builds an air bubble house. First, it attaches strands of silk to the leaves and stems of water plants. Then it fills the space with a net-like web. The spider makes several trips to the surface. Each time a bubble of air sticks to its hairy abdomen, the spider carries the air bubbles back to its web and brushes them off. The air makes the web swell up like a balloon. The spider swims outside its house to catch its food, then drags it inside to eat. The spider's name is the water spider. It's found in ponds, quiet streams, and shallow lakes in northern and central Europe and in Central Asia. The food is a variety of small aquatic prey, such as tadpoles and baby fish. And they are about 13 millimeters. The adult males and females are slightly smaller. Social spiders. Some spiders live together in groups. They're called social spiders. Thousands of these spiders work together to make a web that can be as big as a garbage truck. The web has a sheet of silk across the bottom. Lots of long lines attach the sheet of the branches of trees and shrubs. As shown in the art above, these lines trip flying insects. They fall down and are caught in the sheet. The tiny spiders you see in the photograph on the left are busy attacking a katydid that flew into their web. By working together, social spiders can catch and eat insects that are many times larger than they are. This common name spider is social spider, found along waterways and in undergrowth of rainforests from Panama south to Brazil. Food, insects of various sizes, including beetles, butterflies, katydids, dragonflies, and wasps. And they're 5 millimeters, adult females. Males are slightly smaller. Ray spider. The ray spider makes an orb web that it uses like a slingshot to snag a meal. With its front legs, the spider pulls on a silk thread that draws the web back. Step 1. When the spider senses food is near, it loosens its grip on the thread. The spider springs out and catches the insect in the sticky spiral threads. Step 2. Then the spider runs across the web and grabs its prey. Special hairs and claws on the spider's feet keep it from getting stuck in its own web. This spider can use its web a few times before it has to build a new one. This is called the ray spider, ray orb weaver, or cone web spider, found in dark, damp locations near streams and in shaded woods. Most species live in the tropics, and some can be found in the United States, Europe, and Asia. This photograph was taken in a Costa Rican rainforest. They eat small flying insects, such as flies, moths, and beetles, and are about 3 millimeters. Adult females, males are smaller. Cobweb spider. The spider that made this messy looking web is called a cobweb spider. That red dot in the middle is the spider hanging upside down. It's waiting for a meal. It traps insects with silk threads attached to the lower leaf. They are sticky near the bottom. When an ant or some other kind of small insect touches one of these threads, it gets stuck. The line breaks away from the leaf. Like a yo-yo, it springs up, carrying the insect toward the spider. The spider flings more silk around the insect to make sure it can't get away. Then the spider delivers a deadly bite and sucks its prey dry. Common names: cobweb spider, comb-footed spider, gumfoot spider. Found in nooks and crannies in vegetation, under rocks, and around buildings. They eat small crawlings and flying insects such as flies, and they're about 2 to 3 millimeters. Adult females. Males are slightly smaller.